My bad, brothers, man. Motherfuckers want to talk to me now. But anyway, this is the precept here. This is the book of for 2 Peter 1:10. It says, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you should never fail." So, as I was stating in the previous segment, that being diligent, stand on point, stand on fire, and every brother's diligence is different. One man's diligence may not be the next man's diligence. Everybody has a level of temperance in the truth. So, Paul said, "I would rather you be as diligent as I am, or show the same diligence." But we know that through the spirit, physically, that's not always possible because brothers are in different situations. We ain't in our rulership to the point where we can just sit back and drink wine all day and have fun. No, we actually bound by payments, man. And that's another reason why my spirit is so vexed in this kingdom, because I was talking to older Jake today at work, man, and believe it or not, he's aware of a lot of stuff that most older Jakes turn a blind eye to. He knows about the insurance schemes and stuff like that, and how this shit is just fraudulent. And if you look at the way Esau has this thing set up, we're in the worst possible predicament. Like, this place is set up for the Israelites to fail, mainly the so-called men of color, the Negro men. Like the elder brother Malcolm would say, he called them the pale-faced male. They're the problem of the earth. The pale-faced male is the biggest problem that the earth is seeing, and he needs to be taken out of earth. He needs to be taken out of rulership, because as long as the pale-faced male is in rulership, there's going to always be confusion. There's going to always be turmoil and torture and pain and suffering, because this shit is crazy. Every time you look up, there's always something you got to do. There's always something you got to pay. Always something coming around. Esau always got his hand in your fucking pocket. And these stupid ass people out here think this shit is normal. Who the fuck pays a light bill? Who the hell pays for gas? Paying for water. You got people that got water bills, sewer bills. You being taxed on $1 that's already taxed. Like, get the hell out of here. You idiots out here, you try to keep up with the Joneses. Well, it's part of life. No, it ain't part of life. This ain't living, man. Like my man Marvin Gaye said, he said, this ain't living. This ain't living. This is torture. That's why, man, every day I wake up, man, I say, look, man, we at the Lord's mercy. Because it's like, damn. When you realize that the bullshit, your life is bullshit, it has no meaning to it here. The elites had it set up to the point you work until your ass just drop dead. Here people are so indoctrinated about working to the point that they get up in age, 67 years old, to retirement, to the point they are bored, to the point they have to go back to work. That's how much a waste of life is in this setup. Who the fuck want to retire at the age of 72 years old? What can you do? In the ancient world, a well-off man, by the time you're up in your 20s, you well off. You got your own establishment. When you're 12, you work hand in hand next to your father. You build a legacy. All right? Then you start your own family. He cuts you loose. Then you repeat the process. By the time you're 19, 20 years old, you got land. You got livestock. Okay? You got business going on. By the time you reach your mid-20s and 30s, you got your wives or whatever, your kids. You chilling. You ain't working to the age of 95 until you break your fucking back. Even the age of a priest's retirement is, I believe, the age of 50 years old. You do the service of the Most High. You got the priest and you got the high priest. All right? And even then, there's a retirement age on that, which the order of a priesthood is 50 years old. But even in this society, the Apostle Tahar is beyond the age of retiring and stepping down, but he can't do it. Why? Because, hey, this isn't God. This is the work. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the work of the Most High. That's his lot, and he's giving it all that he has, because there's no retirement, man, okay, until Yahweh Shah comes back. That's why we need that rest. All right, so this is the book of Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Everybody's mourning. Even Esau was mourning. In his own kingdom. He's a slave in his own kingdom. He's not even happy in his own kingdom. You got to come and crack a that's paying child support, man. You be how many horror stories you hear of Esau getting trapped up in a child support system, paying some hoe that ain't even his. The kid ain't even his. Esau gets caught up in the jam too, but you know what? So what? Good for you. Now you know how it is to live like a Negro, you know. But anyway, brothers, that's all I got. Giving all praises and glory on that's due to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of the great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Bob.